men undervalue how like hilarious women are, and I think that women undervalue how hilarious black men specifically are. Like y'all have so much fun, and I love to be a witness to it. Y'all joke around with each other so much, and it be so hilarious to me. That's the joy in it. Like we have a different type of humor than you all do. We talk about different things than you all do. But when we talk, like when me and you talk in the back chat, I love that because you have a whole different perspective than I do. Because you're a man, I value that.
We don't want to hang out with y'all because we like to go do man shit. I don't want to take none of y'all to the gun range. I don't want to take none of y'all to the casino. I don't want to do that shit with someone where I got to teach you how to, more than likely because of being a firearm instructor. I want to go and relax. Hanging out with women just like you're always on your, it's always you're on a job.
So instead of look, Gumbo, you got it. You got
it. So we kind of explored this with the whole men and women friendships conversation. Like we can't just be seen as people who have feelings and desires and all of this. Like there were literal men in the comments like, what I'm supposed to do with a woman when she my friend? What we supposed to do? Go shopping? Like what the like why? So like women like football and basketball. You like to go to the game. Women like to go to the game too. You like to go to the gym. Listen, I gotta go to the gym in the morning. You want to go to the gym with me? You know what I'm saying? Like the same things that you do with your guy friends. It's like you all don't see us like you see any other like guy. We're just a woman. That's what I mean. Like we're just people.
Yeah. I think that's interesting. I think most men can't articulate why they don't feel comfortable with women friends. Like I know because for me, I don't have female friends, and it's not because I think that I'm gonna have sex with them. Like I can not be interested in a woman at all, and not still not want a female friend. I think it's because like I think in general, I consider myself a masculine man, and I make friends based on similarity. And I choose romantic partners based on polarity, right? So I love my woman and everything about her based on the things that we don't have in common. And I have friends based on everything that we do have in common. And I understand you're saying that, oh, I'm a woman and I like to, go to the gym, but we can't work out together. Like I'm gonna be taking all the half the 75%, 80% of the weights off the entire time whenever it's time for you to go. And then when it's time for me to go, I'm gonna put all the 80% of the weights back on. Like we don't lift the same weights. We don't have like there are some women who are, probably can be close to a man as far as, what type, and it depends on the type of working out you're doing. Y'all can do burpees together and all that type of stuff. However, right, the way that most men like to work out, you can't work out with a man. And a lot of men can't work out with each other because, like, certain guys just don't lift what you lift, right? So I do get that we have some small similarities, but just the basic energy of like, yo, I like to be friends with masculine energy. I don't like to be friends with feminine energy. I like to protect feminine energy. If I'm a 32-year-old man, I can't be friends with a 19-year-old man. I can't, right? I can be a mentor. I can teach you, but I would never look at a 19-year-old boy as my peer. I just can't, right? And I just feel the same way about women. I feel like women, we are different. We're not the same. And even though me, like, I fuck with Bo. I love Bo, right? But I wouldn't like friends of like, yo, let's go hang out. I'm not that type of person. I don't like to be around feminine energy when it comes to being a friend. I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to like articulate it for you. That's not the energy that I prefer to hang out around when it comes to that type of hanging out and that type of like, of course I have women who I've worked with before who I would never want to, I would throw up if I had the thought about having sex with them because I look at them like a sister, right? But as far as like friend, that's just not a thing for me. And I'm trying to see if I can help you understand it.
But I don't have to understand it. Like, I'm not talking about that. Like, I'm not trying to be on the like friends conversation. All I'm trying to tell you is like, you see us as anyone else. Like, we're different. That's the magic of it. That's what I enjoy. My guy friends sit up and holler and spit at the TV when the game come on. And I'm just I'm like, la, la, la. I'm just on my phone and I'm laughing at them. And sometimes I get into the game. I'm not a sports person, but I don't have a problem like being around it. But they just treat me like I'm just a person. I don't have to like what they like. We just be
Mhm.
hanging out like bullshitting and joking. Ha ha ha. Like I men undervalue how like hilarious women are, and I think that women undervalue how hilarious black men specifically are. Like y'all have so much fun and I love to be a witness to it. Y'all joke around with each other so much and it be so hilarious to me. That's the joy in it. Like we have a different type of humor than you all do. We talk about different things than you all do, but when we talk, like when me and you talk in the back chat, I love that because you have a whole different perspective than I do. Because you're a man, I value that. And that's really all I want from a man that I call my friend is for you to just value my perspective. You don't have to share it, but to value, to hear it. Cause like True says it all the time. He like, this is so fascinating to me that
Mhm.
women think like this. Like he just be listening because like
Mhm.
he just it's fascinating. It's sometimes it's mind-boggling to him.
Mhm.
That's all I be saying. Like, just value us as people. I get to be angry. I get to have an attitude. I get to be happy. I get to be bewildered at the bullshit that y'all say too. Like I get to have these range of emotions and it doesn't have to be here you go being a woman again. No, nigga, I'm a person. That's all I'm saying. Like
Oh snap! Damn.
I'm pretty sure she'll be back.
She
Yeah, I
right
might have
back.
hit the button by mistake.
I wanted to say a quick thing to that because I find these type of conversations so fascinating because I feel like I used to have Bo's perspective too. Like, why can't men and women be friends? Why can't we be in the same space? Bo, did you want to finish? Because this just knocked you out.
yeah, I don't know what happened. No, I was done.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was saying I used to have your same perspective. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be in the same space and share that same space? And you know what? I honestly learned, I think there is more of a need for women. Like we enjoy being around men and being in their space. We enjoy hearing their banter. We enjoy just being a part of it, right? Like I used to like, why can't I be one of the guys? But what I learned over time is I'm never one of the guys. It doesn't matter how cool we act. It doesn't matter like how close I think we are, how much they might see us as platonic. It just never works out. Like I do not have a true male friend at all. I've never been able
Yeah.
to have one. They've always tried to cross the boundary at some point, and it's uncomfortable. It's like, how don't you see me as one of the guys? But I don't. I'm learning, and I've learned honestly in my 20s that men just do not view women the same way that women view men. I feel we are more open to that. And it might honestly be more of like the leadership value, like where our place is naturally, right? We don't mind being around them and having fun with them and fitting into their space, but they don't really feel comfortable fully fitting into ours or accepting us into theirs because it always feels like there is a limit to what they can be. They can't be authentically themselves. They can't really, speak how they want to and do what they want to do without it maybe being disrupted by our feminine energy. Like Mont was saying, he wants to be around other masculine energy. And unless you're a woman who naturally, I guess, has that, it might not be as comfortable. And I guess since he doesn't have female friends, he hasn't found that. But I found that fascinating because I hear a lot of women say this, and that's really how we feel. Like, why can't we be friends with y'all? But it's never worked. I don't have any male friends.
I love feminine energy, but I love it like in my woman, like in a roommate. Like I love being around. Like my woman, my best friend. I call her, I talk to her more than anybody in the world. Right? I tell her everything. She know everything. But I love that from her. Right? I don't necessarily wanted in a friend. Like I love that I can call my like a lot of women put a lot of pressure on their friends, right? I love that I can call my friend, not talk to my friend for 3 years, and call him like, "Yo, I need your help moving the couch." All right, bet I'll be there in a second, right? But a woman like you ain't come to my birthday party, like fuck you, don't ask me for nothing, right? Like crazy stuff. And also, I don't like the fact that like once somebody gets into a relationship, we have to change our friendship. I think that's crazy. That's weird, right? I don't even want to put myself in that position of like, oh, my friend different now because they got a relationship, so I can't even like which is common. Even Bo might not do it, but it's extremely common for people to feel that way and to do that. I don't know. I like my feminine energy for my part, for my spouse, and I like masculine energy for my homies. And you can let your guard down as a man to a small degree. Like if I'm around women, like if I'm around Bo, if me and Bo was out, like I'm still like worried about protecting her some way, shape, or form, making sure no guys is bumping into her, like little stupid shit, versus like my
I'm gonna
homies.
fight them for
Like,
you. I'm
I
just
dig
playing.
it, but
I don't fight. I don't fight.
yeah,
I'm just playing.
like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was gonna say the part that we keep missing and that Trev was harping on is the biology of men is just completely different. And if we have a like when we try to have that honest conversation and then try and go through like, hey, this is really what's going on, then there will be a man who either is like pandering or who there. So I'll say there's a small segment of men who may not experience this that I believe don't experience it, but the larger majority of the men that either pander or don't like women that discuss how men operate with women, it kind of like pollutes the conversation. That segment of men who actually don't feel like this, that's valid input, But the overwhelming majority of men are attracted to women, and it's harder for men to be friends with attractive women, especially men that don't have access to very attractive women. Right. What it turns into is a relationship where the man is getting used because he likes this woman, she doesn't like him, so he's pretending to be a friend, and she utilizes that to make him run all over the world and be her do boy, just so he can stay within that sphere because he doesn't have boundaries because he doesn't have access to women that actually like him back. And there's that aspect of male and female friendships. Then there's the aspect of the men who the woman want to be friends with, but she also wants, but she's in that position that operates like that. So she's not truly being a friend. Like it would have to be two people that have either no attraction whatsoever or looked at each other like familial, like how Mott was saying, my sister. I'm disgusted by that because I look at her like an actual family member. Outside of that, you run into a whole lot of games that people play either subconsciously or have unconscious biases, or they operate in ways where they're trying to hide their true intent in order to have these friendships. When you're dealing with men and men, it's a good chance, unless it's the men from that panel, that none of the men I'm talking to is attracted to me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
Yeah. Why wouldn't a woman want to be? Why would a woman want to hang out with men that are more attractive, more accomplished, and more skilled than the men that they actually date? It wouldn't make sense. And a lot of the times when you get around a bunch of high performing men, women want to be around us because we do high performing man shit. The problem is that y'all don't want to stay our friends long because you're like, well, shit. And White got a bag. He take care of his kids. He's good. He's intellectual. All these things I want in a man. Why would I not try to give him some pussy? Why would I not try to change this relationship? Because you guys benefit from it. We don't want to hang out with y'all because we like to go do man shit. I don't want to take none of y'all to the gun range. I don't want to take none of y'all to the casino. I don't want to do that shit with someone where I got to teach you how to, more than likely because of being a firearm instructor. I want to go and relax. Hanging out with women just like you're always you're on a job. Because again, if something happens, I'm responsible for you, regardless of not if we're in a relationship. Because we have a friendship, I'm responsible for you to some extent. If I hang out with Mont, me and Mont go somewhere together and some shit pop off, while we are going to look out for each other, if we are both capable of defending ourselves alone. So it's just like when guys hang out with women, there's a you can't just be a guy, and then y'all be in the middle of our business and talking like and then repeating the shit. So it's just like this for me. It's always been a very separate thing that I keep. I hang out with my niggas, and then if I'm hanging out with a woman, that's my girl. Like that's my woman because then I can do everything with and for that I can't do with my homeboys. So there's not really a point in it's like having a second job you don't get paid for. You don't get paid for them. Like you do your 9 to 5 and you get off and now you want to go hang out with another job that you're doing for free. I'm cool on that.